Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is that you are watching this video, but you've made a great decision. Goeiemiddag, sanbonani, dumelang, molweni, afshen, da, etaola. Welcome to the Junior Takis Streetwise program. Life skills, empowering you, inspiring you, giving you information that will help you overcome challenges that you may be facing now in varsity and later in life. I'm back again, not for the first time, not for the second time, but for the third time. If you're watching this and it's your first time seeing me, my name is Musiso Joshua Mulimi, an entrepreneur, an author of a book titled Work Through the Barriers to Success, and a graduate from the University of Pretoria. I forgot to mention, I also passed matric with 2 distinctions. And one of those distinctions I'm proud of was life orientation. Still a distinction. Don't laugh at my distinctions. All right, let's get straight into it. This is our third video on the topic diligence. In our first video, we looked at why people are not diligent in one area, but diligent in another area. We're all diligent. One area you're not, another area you are. So go back to the first video. I spoke about how to display diligence, how you can be diligent, and the power of being diligent. So you want to go back and watch that first video. In the second video, I set you a challenge, activation script. If you haven't, you need to go back to the second video and complete that challenge. Now, when you complete that challenge, what you're doing is you're taking the information that you've learned, the information that you have, and you're putting it into practice. Because some people are like, yeah, I'm not sure if this information that you're sharing works. Hey, try it, implement it, put it into action. I'm challenging you. Take on that challenge. Let's debrief. What is a debrief? I think it's important that when we mention a word, we set a foundation by defining that word so we're all on the same page. Debrief. Who's that? What's that? Let me tell you. According to Wikipedia, debriefing is a report of a mission or a project or the information so obtained. So a report. It is a structured process following an exercise or event that reviews the actions taken. Why? Why do we debrief? Why is it important to debrief? A debrief can provide valuable information to help you improve the next project. And even if the exact same project won't happen again, you have still gained lessons from that project which you can apply to others. So what are we debriefing about? We will be debriefing on the challenge. I will talk about the most common challenges in diligence, our focus. I'll also provide some possible solutions. So, let's get straight into it. Here's one of the biggest challenges when it comes to diligence. Diligence. One of the challenges with regards to diligence is a lack of preparation and not knowing what to prepare for. You're stuck. Too many students go with the flow and have not planned for the next few years. You hear them saying, "Ay, sizobona phambili, katlabona kopili." And so that affects them and affects their academic performance. What is the solution? If your plan is to go to university, you must have a plan. You prepare by registering, making sure that you write your NBT, making sure that you meet the AP score requirements. If your plan is to start a business, you prepare by asking yourself the following 3 questions. Is there a demand for what you want to offer? How much does the marketplace want you to pay for what you're going to offer? If someone is already offering that service or that product, what's your unique selling point? What makes you special? USP. How can I offer this product or this service more effectively and efficiently? Are people willing to pay for it? Yeah, I want to finish high school and I want to start my own business. You're putting money into that business, but are people willing to pay for it? These are questions that you must ask yourself. We're speaking about diligence. We're speaking about planning. If your plan is to search for a job, you prepare like an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur does research on the customers that they want to serve so that they can meet their demands. They take time to learn the language of the customer, listen to their customers so that they can deliver a tailor-made solution. When you search for a job, broaden your exposure, grade 12s. You will only select based on what you've been exposed to. You cannot miss what you do not know, as Bonang Mahala would say. When you are a pupil in high school or university and you are exposed to a male nurse, all of a sudden it becomes possible for boys to become nurses because of exposure. But until you, and unless you see it, that possibility, that option will never exist for you. Broaden what you're exposed to by attending Career Expos, by going on the Junior Taki online platform, seeing what they have to offer, asking questions such as, what else can I do? What else can I offer? How can I become better with my skill set? I have broadened my exposure when it comes to my craft. Initially, I was just a motivational speaker. Now, I'm a facilitator, public speaking trainer, master of ceremony, and soon to become a voiceover artist. By broadening my exposure, I've added more streams of income to my business. Exposure. So, grade 12s, be diligent. I'm encouraging you. Go onto the platform, watch that first video, right, where I speak about diligence and how you can become diligent. Go on to the second video where I challenge you. Planning. There are critical questions that you need to ask yourself. Your plan in terms of your finances, your plan in terms of your career, your plan in terms of your spirituality. This will help you. This will set you apart. And that's what it's about, setting yourself apart. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.